All right, continuing B'ezrat Hashem.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know if to say it in every one in case somebody's watching them back to back, if that would sound too annoying, you know. So, but you're right. We'll have to see on playback. Anyway, where Daryavish Madaya and the Daryavish the Median, Kabel Malchuta, received this kingdom. Kvar Shnin Shitin V'Tartin. What does that mean? Shnin is years. Shitin, Shishim.
60, yeah.
V'Tartin, and 2.
62 years.
Right, but it's already now skipping 62 years? What is this? Okay, Daryavish received the kingdom being about 62 years old. Okay, he was 62.
Kevar. Oh, Kevar, yeah, that he was.
Oh, Kevar, you're saying is like a son of 60. Oh, right, nice.
Kevar.
Yeah, Kevar, right. Shfar Kodam Daryavish. It is fitting, it is like nice or beautiful. Kodam Daryavish, before Daryavish. Wehakim al Malchuta. Le'achashdar Panaya Mea Ve'esrin. Okay, so who is this? Shekibel Mechut Miadam, the Malbim is writing, Sheze More Shehimlichu Beratzon. Right, the Malbim. Kimet Malkam. They crowned him, again, if he's a Melech, Melech means that it's the people wanted him. So that's why it's a Melech. Kvar Shnin Shitin, right? Okay, so he was about 62 years. Hutav lifnei Daryavish, vehikim al hamalchut le'achashdar pana mea ve'asrin dilehon bechol malchuta.
What is that? Shafar called him?
Shfar is beautiful. So Shfar Kodam Daryavish means it was like beautiful before him, meaning it was good in his Shfar, it was nice before Daryavish. Vehikim al malchuta, and he appointed over his kingdom le'achashdar penaya, to these, whatever this is, 120 satraps to be in charge of the whole kingdom. Again, this is like this elite group of leaders. Okay, now le'achashdar panaya mea ve'esrin. It's like essentially the Anshe Knesset Agdola, lehavdil a million havdalot, but them. I don't know if these are good or not yet right now. But basically, again, 120 of the wisest men to be able to rule over the entire kingdom.
Yeah, it's like Renee, that's got to be something with their face.
Right.
Chashad.
Shadar is to send. Penaya. Interesting. Panui, maybe they're the ones who have the most time, the leaders who, if they're being funded by the people, I don't know what that means, like...
I'm just trying to break that word down, it's a big word.
Right. It was said before, so again, we're not getting the definition because we should have been paying better attention at the start of the thing.
Satraps. No, we got satraps, but I'm sure we delved into it. Yeah. It's just an interesting word, yeah.
For sure, we'll delve into why it's such a large word and what it really means. Ach Shadar Penei Melech. Ach is like a brother. Shadar is to send. Penei, it's like his brothers his closest people that they're gonna.
Shadar, that are dwelling maybe.
Shadar? Oh, interesting. Ach Shadar Penei Melech. Yeah, those who live with the king, like those maybe some people who. It's interesting. Again, we'll see all these. We'll confirm based on different content. We'll see the context where it's used and see if it holds up. Ve'ale minhon sarchin tlatha, and from them elevated 3 people to oversee them. DaNiiEL chad minhon. That Daniel is one of them. Okay, so I guess he's fulfilling the words of the previous king.
The third, yeah.
So now Daniel is
3 people.
Di lehon achashdar panaya ilain yahavin lehon ta'ama umalka lo lehave nazik.
Di lehon, maybe they were for him, no?
Di lehaven achashdar panaya. Okay. Right, over whom the 3 ministers, one of them was DaNiiEL, whom these satraps reported, in order that the king not be troubled. Nazik, that so in order for the king to not have to, will not be damaged.
Over that sentence again, how do you pronounce that word?
Which one?
This D-le what?
Any one of them. Lehon. Sorry, Lehevon.
It is Lehevon.
Yeah, sorry.
No, okay. I'm
Good.
just making sure because I have it over here. I changed it.
Yeah, Lehevon Achashtar Panad. Oh, so they, in order for them to be Achashtar Panaya, the highest leaders over now the whole kingdom, Ilain Yahavin Lehon Ta'ama, these are the ones that are going to be giving Ta'ama, like the decrees. They're the ones essentially making the rules, so that the king, Umalka lo lehave nazik, the king will never be, nazik literally is to damage, like nezik. So he won't be harmed, whether that means from the decisions that go into running the kingdom, or whether that means literally no one's going to assassinate him. He's like hiding away. These are the guys making the rules, or whatever it is. I don't know. Assuming they're bad. Again, DaNiiEL's here, so it's not DaNiiEL Tzaddik. Edain, and then DaNiiEL. AHAVA mitnatzach al sarchaya ve'achashdar penaya. And then DaNiiEL, this man DaNiiEL surpassed the other ministers and satraps by virtue of his extraordinary spirit. Edain DaNiiEL dana mitnatzach al sarchaya ve'achashdar penaya kol kovel di ruach yatira be, all because he has like an extra spirit within him. Umalka asit lahakamuthe al kol malchuta, and the king
Asit made him.
Asit, does that means like as it sounds, kind of like he did it? The minister. Okay, the ministers and satraps look for some fault in DaNiiEL. No, wait.
Well, no.
Not yet.
Maybe.
Then I have Umalka Asit, right? And the king considered setting him over the whole kingdom, right? Yeah, so I guess Asit, like he. It's so interesting. So in Aramaic, Asit is like he did it in his mind. He decided lahakamuteh to raise him up al kol malchuteh over his entire kingdom.
This is the new king, right?
This is DaNiiEL right now. The new king who's just got the kingdom is now thinking of making DaNiiEL Daryavesh, right? Who's now thinking of making DaNiiEL now the leader of the entire these 120 rule makers. Edain sarchaya ve'achashdar penaya, and then these ministers and these 120, these three, the other two with DaNiiEL, right? They made DaNiiEL, he's one of the three, overseeing 120, but the king wanted to make him completely overseeing everyone. So those other two and the rest of the, doing math, the 127. Oh, interesting.
What? How's it 100?
No, I'm sorry. That's 100. I'm confusing with the story of, with the 117.
117 achashtar penaya, and if 3 rows from all of them, then it's
115.
No, it should be 120 total still. No.
You're right. Yeah, it should be 120 total because those 3 come out from them. So
117.
Yeah.
And 3.
Right, but DaNiiEL is one of them. So 2 and 117. So 2 sarchaya and the 117 of the achashtar penaya. Havu ba'ayan ila lehashkachat leDaNiiEL. They were trying to find some kind of fault. Ila lehashkachat, to find it, leDaNiiEL, for DaNiiEL. Lehashkacha. It's interesting why it has like the word shachach, because in Aramaic, shkiach, it's used in the lesson of the Aleph Bet. Shikra shkiach. Lies are easily found. Kushta lo shkiach. But evident truth is not found, or has to be acquired or learned, or whatever it is. So shkiach means frequent.
They tried to see, right? No, ba'ayin.
Ba'ayin. They are asking. Ba'ayin is mevakshim, is the targum. Again, but why? What do these things mean exactly? Ba'ayin ila. Finding some kind of fault.
I don't see. Hishkacha is a fault?
No, ila is the fault. Hishkacha is to find. Matzah. Lehishkacha, to find leDaNiiEL, to find some kind of fault with him.
Okay.
And
from his side of the kingdom, no? Oh, from their side of the kingdom. From what? Mitzad Malchuta, from...
Right. Mitzad Malchuta, v'chol ila.
That's where it breaks. That's where the sentence breaks.
Right. Havubayin ila hashkacha Daniel mitzad malchuta. Okay, you're right. So the whole sentence is that they were trying to find some kind of violation in Daniel from the side of the malchut, from meaning the perspective of the government. Did he violate any government laws in matters of state? But they could not find any fault, insomuch as he was trustworthy, and no negligence or corruption was to be found in him. Right.
That's the rest of the sentence.
Yeah, v'chol ila ushchita lo yachlin lahashkacha, and any type of
Shchita.
ila. What is the difference between ila and shchita, please?
Well, shchita is like a damaging, is like a...
Alila is any evil plot, and shchita is any damage. So, is that reflected in that English?
La'ayin ila.
Ila. Let's see Rashi. No. Okay. Alila mitzad malchut. Shkia, right? They did not find any mistake or anything.
Which, what? Oh, sheesh.
All right. So it says, "V'kol ila ushchita," any like damaging thing. Lo yachlin lahashkacha, they are not able to find. Kol kovel, all opposite, all because the mehemanhu, trustworthy is he. Meheman is like from the word emunah, ne'eman, the nun. He's a humble servant.
Mehemin,
Ma'aminim, like
yeah.
Trustworthy.
I mean, oh, well, I guess it still has the alpha, yeah.
Right, so meheminhu, v'chol shalu ushchita lo hishtechachat alohi. And any type of negligence and corruption, lo hishtachat alohi, was not found on him.
The damage, yeah. There was no
Edain, and then guvraya ilech, these men, Amarin, were saying, Dilo nehashkach LeDaniel dina kol ilah. That is not, lo nehashkach, not found in Daniel any type of corruption. Lahen, therefore, hashkachna aloi bedat elahe. We found a problem according to his own God. Like, according to our rules, he's completely perfect, but we found something with respect to his
beliefs.
Right, the laws of his God.
Interesting. So they were also, again, it says they were even back then they were well versed in our laws.
Interesting, right? If that's
and our God and everything.
Edain sarchaya ve'achashtar panaya ilain hargishu al malka. Hargishu al malka. Hargishu, like they made him feel. What does that mean?
Where are you again? Where'd you go?
Continuing. Edain sarchaya ve'achashtar panaya. After the setuma.
Elaine
Came thronging into the king and said to him, "O King Darius," who is writing this? All right, yeah. Edain sarchaya v'chasharbana ilain hargishu al malka. They are like trying to win him over. They're making him feel good, right? Hargishu v'chen amrin lein. Like this, are saying to him, Daryavish malka, Daryavish king, malka le'almin chaye. You know. Sorry.
Daryavish is the king.
Daryavish Malka, right? Daryavish the king. Le'almin chaye, may you live forever.
Yeah,
you know, long live, whatever.
Long live King Daryavish.
Exactly. It ya'atsu were advising kol sarchei malchuta, all the officers of the kingdom, the other two guys.
I was always taught that line is like a safeg. You should like have a break there, you know? Call like that, like.
For sure. I mean, there's right. I don't know how to use the ta'mim properly. I mean, I'm getting more and more of like an idea. We know like the basic ones, but yeah, that's what's called a munach. It might be called shofar holech in Sfaradi, maybe.
Itiyatu kol, like it sounds like that. Those two words are connected, especially.
Itiyatu. Well, the itiyatu, that thing is pointing backwards. It means it's like pulling back. That word is also slightly split from the kol. Itiyatsu, right? And then it leaves room. They gather together and advise. So the question is who? And then they give you the definition. Yeah. Kol, all of them. And you could say, if that's a strong pause, kol, who? Sarchei malchuta, the two leaders of the whole world, essentially. Like the two men who you appoint, who were found to be worthy to be lifted out of the 120 men who are already outstanding individuals according to their standards and whatever.
The signal man.
Right, so Signaya ve'hashdarpenaya hadavraya ufachwatha lekayama kiyam malka uletakafa esar. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what that means. Again, there's 4 categories of people. Are they going to be kind to us and explain? Or we're going to...
The signal men, right? We said that. We said that earlier on, that I remember.
The prefects and the satraps, companions and governors. I don't know. Noatsu, lekayem...
Yeah.
Right, again, the royal people in these royal positions. It's interesting why they make it such a big deal to the state about the whole thing, and like, what is it teaching you? You know, maybe it's like a reflection of God's kingdom that there's these categories. I have no idea. Whatever. L'kayama kayam malka u'letakfa esar. What does that mean? To do... All the ministers of the kingdom, prefect, right, are all in agreement that a royal ban should be issued under sanction of an oath that whoever shall address a petition to any god or man besides you, O king, during the next 30 days shall be thrown into the lion's den. Into a lion's den.
Well, that's the continuation, but no, let's go back in the...
Right. So, lekayama kayam malka, to make a decree, kiyum, like a existing decree of the king, uletakafa, and to increase esar. What is that? Uletakafa esar.
We had that word before, takafa.
Ibn Yachiya. Nitiatsu kol sarchei machut lindor neder lamelech velachazik isur. Oh, to strengthen a prohibition.
Yeah.
What?
No, I said we had that word takafa earlier.
Right, takafa is strong. Esar is asur.
Asur, yeah. And
So
isur.
to strengthen the prohibition, dichol di yiv'e ba'u, that everyone who is going to yiv'e will ask ba'u, a request, min kol elah, from any god, ve'enash, and any person, ad yomin tlathin, until 30 days, lahen minach malka, therefore from you, king, yitreme legov aryawatha, will be thrown right into the den.
We said that.
Right.
I remember that.
Right, interesting. Right, legov aryawatha will be thrown into the den of the lions.
Interesting. Also, legov, like it can also be legav, like you're gonna be thrown into the back of the lion, like the lion's gonna say, "Get the hell off me."
Right, interesting.
Right away.
Yeah. There is for sure a connection. Why Gav and
Gov, then yeah.
Gov and yeah, like it's used in other places. But okay,
is it really a den though? Like what's it go? Like what?
That's how it's translated. I mean, yeah, den of lions, where the
Grove.
lions stay. I mean, it's
Gov. You add the R, grove. You know. Like,
could be, absolutely, yeah, maybe. You know, it's
But it's interesting, like what he's saying here. He's basically, they're all saying that they should make that the king should make a decree. They're telling the king this, that he should make a decree, or strengthen the decree rather. The kayame kiyum, like to bring up a ruling of the king. Like, it's interesting. It's just weird language.
yeah.
Like you're not allowed to practice your God. Like you're not allowed to practice your religion for 30 days. Is that what they're saying right now?
Sorry, what?
They're asking you're not allowed to. They're making a request from the king right now, or they're making a request from DaNiiEL right now.
Right now, they are gathering together without DaNiiEL, against DaNiiEL, telling the king that, you know, sign this paper essentially and make this rule that whoever asks of any god except to you, whoever prays to any god or a person except to you, is in violation and will be thrown in a lion's den for this in the next 30 days. Because they're going to try to get DaNiiEL, you know, in this fashion. Because they can't find any problem with him according to their government laws, so they're going to try to find a problem. They're going to make a law.
Pass a law to...
Right, to now make him...
In violation of
that. And then liable, according to them, to be thrown into, you know, den of lions, eaten alive. Has v'shalom. Okay.
Ke'an Malka to go, and then he did it.
Ke'an Malka, yeah, please, king. Takim esara, make the takim, like establish this isur, this prohibition. V'tirshum ktava, and sign this script. Dilo lehashnaya, that should not be changed. Kedat Madai Faras, like the rules of Media and Persia that you're decreeing now. Dilo te'adeh, that it will not be removed. Kol kovildina, all opposite this, all while this is going on. Malka Daryavish, as he said it, Rasham Ktava, he signed the paper, Ve'esara, and it became a prohibition. DaNiiEL.
That's actually the hay. That's the.
Right, and then it says DaNiiEL.
No, that's
that pasuk itself.
DaNiiEL, yeah.
Oh, DaNiiEL.
Yeah, that's where the.
Thank you. That's Sidra hay.
Sidra.
Hay. I'm making a samech equals sign hay. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with it. Just calling out what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly.
45 font.
Yeah, that's too big actually. Okay. DaNiiEL kedi yada, when he knew dirashim ktava, when he knew that he signed on this paper, al leveithe, he went up to his house. V'chavin.
What? Oh, when he knew that they signed the paper.
Yeah.
How'd you find out?
He's a prophet. I don't know. He knows what's going on. He think he wouldn't know where the heck is half this cabinet, right? Or the whole cabinet.
Yeah, we're right now. They must be conspiring against me.
Yeah, literally.
Oh yeah, we actually called off the meeting today, Daniel.
Yeah. Right. So it says v'chavin, and windows ptichan le beilte, and windows he opened in his ilte, his upper apartment.
Elite, like
Elite.
The second floor, like?
Elite, yeah, elevation, like so. Exactly, some kind of like tower or something.
Make it Jerusalem.
Right, whose upper chambers, right, it says he went to his house in whose upper chambers he had windows. ובא לביתו מקום אשר בחדרו חלונות פתוחות היו לו שם נגד ירושלים. Okay, v'chavin ptichin le be'ilta, right, and windows are open to him in his elivte, in his elevated place, neged Yerushalayim, opposite Jerusalem, opposite Jerusalem. V'zimnin tlatha beyoma, and 3 times a day, hu birech al birkohi, hu barech, he was blessing. He was giving credit to the source of creation. Al birchohi, on his knees. That's why berech and on his knees, the ultimate humility, the nun. What?
Say it again. Which the barech al birchohi. Right.
That position was again taken by other religions, and that's why we don't do it now. It's in essence. I mean, we do it sometimes. That's Yeah. But. The Amidah specifically is standing up, though. And not only that, Rabbi Tovia Singer Shlita says how different it is than all other religions, because normally in other religions, when they say the name of their God, that's when they bow. But us, when we bow, and when we get to God's name, we stand up because Hashem Zokef Kifufim, that God raises those who humble themselves before God. And
it's so interesting. It's like literally, it's like that's like a meditative pose that.
It's a nun.
Kneeling, yeah.
It's on the knees. Yeah, literally, the symbol nun is depicting a Ne'eman on his knees before the king. For the Amidah, you stand up, for sure. But you can absolutely do that.
Pray that way?
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Pray literally on your knees like that.
It says that when Rabbi Akiva used to pray, they would they would leave him in one side of the room and find him on the other side of the room at the end. From how many times he would be bowing down and, there's different levels. Kriyaz al birkaim. That's when you fall to your knees. Hishtach va'az upishut yadayim beraglaim. When you're like a shatiach, like a carpet on the floor, that's when you put your hands and your legs completely lying flat. Although... the revelation is that that's like we're bending down to Yerushalayim, essentially, maybe. But really, if God is above us, the way that you're bowing to God fully is literally lifting your hands up, because God is above. So you're flat, sort of, as you're standing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. Whatever. We have to see what these things mean.
Yeah, again, from that point of view.
Right. So basically, this is what DaNiiEL did. Umetzaleh umodeh. He is now praying. Umodeh, and he is thanking. Kodam elaheh. Before God, and that's the definition of Yehudi. The same Targum is used, these words exactly are used by Megillat Esther describing Mordechai. Ish Yehudi, what does it mean, Yehudi? Modeh u'metzaleh kodam elaha alameh. Someone who prays, yeah. Oh yeah, over there it's flipped, you're right. Good catch. U'metzaleh u'modeh kodam elaha, and he is praising before God, elaheh specifically, Elokim shelo. Metzaleh is to pray, would be translated, which is a horrible translation, but the Amidah essentially. Metzaleh also could be tzel, right? Shadow. You're standing in the shadow of God, before God. Also, tzali is to roast, to be roasted up, right? Tzali esh. So literally, when you're standing before God, the divine presence, you're being burnt up in a fire, as if, or you're surrounded by fire. Umodeh is to thank, modim, and these are the two definitions of the word Yehudi. What makes you a Yehudi? Modim, because lehodot, and to give todah, to admit, like Yehuda was able to admit publicly that he was the one to impregnate Tamar, and he was put his whole reputation on the line, and then he, was able, and then to be able to thank and to say, todah. So basically, Kol kovel di hawa aved min kadmat dena. All while di hava avid. All kol kovel. I mean, how would that be? Just to
everything against it. That's.
Umitpalel lifnei Eloha kasher haya oseh mikedem, as he used to do before. Kol kovel. All opposite di hava aved, that this is how he used to serve, min kadmatena. This is how he did always from before this decree, maybe. Now that this decree passed, now he's praying to God, but he's doing what he always used to do.
Okay.
All right, so should we pause here?
Let's pause here.
All right.
I think that's a good pause, right? This is Samech.
Yeah. Call to.